Yo, what's good? What's good? Been a little while since I've been on, so I thought I'd get on here and give you a little something today. I caught a little fish today. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but I remember when we was told that having opinions is not something to be angry over. I remember when somebody said that it's just opinions. You don't have to do something to somebody over it. You shouldn't even be bothered by that. It's just opinions, right? That's what they told us. But I'm going to tell you right now, they know. If there's any doubt in your mind whether they know or they don't know, trust me, they know. So I had a situation today where I saw a post, and I'm gonna bring it up for you. Let me see if I can bring this up for you here. This post about Michael Byrd. So it's saying, should Michael Byrd have been charged with killing Ashley Babbitt? Now, if you don't know who Ashley Babbitt is, she was a woman that was at the Capitol building on January 6th. There is video footage of her actually trying to gain access to the building while the police, or the Capitol Police, are holding them back, trying to keep the doors closed, but they smashing the windows around them and everything, and they're being told to get back. They're not. They're insisting on going into the building, and Michael Byrd discharged his weapon, and she was shot. Did the young lady deserve to die? No. Maybe she didn't deserve to die, but she certainly was doing something that got her killed. This is pure orders from an officer saying that you need to get back and you cannot come in here, and she was insistent upon that. Like many of the people there that same day. I'm surprised more people wasn't shot. They exercised a lot of restraint. They didn't kill hardly anybody, really, except this one woman. But there are police officers that died, too, that have been traumatized by the experience. It was a rough situation. So the people, it's just funny to me that the people who are always talking about how the police have a tough job and you need to respect the police, but when it came to January 6th, all that went out the window. It wasn't no more Blue Lives Matter, right? They didn't care nothing about those police officers. Even when they came back, you know, after all this time, even when they went, I think, in front of Congress or there was some kind of meeting, they were telling their stories, they treated them like they wasn't worth nothing. They don't care about them. They don't care about police officers when it's in their interest not to care about them. And so I'm looking at this here, and what do you see? Somebody stirring the pot, because it's a black man that actually shot her. Now, I guess they couldn't find a mugshot or something of him to put up, because if they could find that, they would definitely have put that up. But they had to catch him in a suit, because my brother's probably always in a suit unless he's in his uniform. They probably didn't want to show him in his uniform. They probably had to show him in some type of court appearance or something. They probably didn't want to show him in his work uniform, because that would mean that he had some kind of authority to say you cannot come in this building. But they show her in her military uniform to gain the sympathy. So whoever created this is stirring the pot. They in there like this. They stirring the pot because they know what kind of reaction they gonna get from people because of the optics of it and how it kind of looks. You can create this and say, you can create this photo and it looks like the big bad black man shot the white lady, who's a great white lady because she's a veteran and she served in our military and all that, and he shot her. But they don't tell the rest of the story how she was doing something that she should not have been doing. Now, if it was a homeless veteran and that person was shot by the police, they wouldn't care. They'd say, oh, he deserved it. Why didn't he comply? But this lady didn't comply either. They telling her exactly what to do. And she was in the military, so she understands how to take orders. She understands when somebody has authority and says, you need to do this, that you're supposed to do that. But they was beside themselves because they thought that Donald Trump was going to save them. He couldn't save her, but he saved the rest of them. He saved a lot of the rest of them. They was right about that. So they thought they could just do whatever they wanted to do, but this cost her her life. So is it really his fault that she ended up dead? Who told her to go up there? Well, don't answer that question because he don't like to answer that question either. Trump the one that had him up there. So she died at the hands of this man not wanting to respect democratic process. This is crazy. But let's talk about this fish that we caught. Now, I made a comment about it. I said, wow, matter of fact, let me just show it to you, right? Because what's the point of me having it and I don't show it to you? See if we get on the right screen here. There you go, right there. So I say, this is the most Caucasian thing on earth. Do a whole crime on video, get caught in it, and then try to lie and say they didn't. Now, I did this on purpose. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I worded it this way on purpose because I just wanted to see what was gonna come out the woodwork. I wanted to see how they deal with this. And sure enough, one of them popped out the woodwork. Drop them guns right on top of that fish hook. So I say Caucasian. I ain't say white. I say Caucasian thing because there's a lot of people that have white skin, but they're not necessarily Caucasian either. But I'm talking about American Caucasians, right? They'll defend whatever they've done to the death and tell you they didn't do nothing. And you got it on video. In the whole world. I'm in Brazil and I saw this tape and I had students of mine telling me about January 6th. I had students tell me about it way down here. And then, if you know what happened in Brazil a couple of years later, they did the same thing because they were trying to protest about Bolsonaro not being the president no more. Who's a right-wing leader like Trump. So, and you see what's going on now with Trump saying, oh, I'm putting tariffs on Brazil because Bolsonaro just got I forget how many years he got. I think he got so many years in prison or something. 27 years or something in prison because of the stuff that he was doing. So the Brazil kind of mirrors the U.S. in that way, and it's been mirroring the U.S. over the last few years. So I don't doubt that Bolsonaro finds his way out of this situation and becomes the president again. It might happen because that's what happened in the United States, right? I mean, Trump didn't actually go to prison. He didn't get convicted to go to prison. He got convicted of his felonies, but he didn't go to prison. He finagled through that and got through it and got back in office. So I don't doubt that it can't happen. But, I thought it was Caucasus to insinuate that this black man that was doing his job as an officer of the law, I thought it was very Caucasus to say that this man did something wrong. So, yeah, all these people are coming out saying she didn't do nothing wrong when they watched her do it. You can open your eyes and see her do it. They looking dead at it and saying that she didn't do it just because it fits the narrative that they want to put forth. So Miss Diane pops out. Racist as fuck. She couldn't even really write what she wanted to write, but I got the gist of what she was saying. So my response is, oh, so it's not just an opinion like Charlie Kirk. Because when it was Charlie Kirk, y'all told us that, oh, it's just opinions. You can say something crazy about a whole group of people just because you feel like it. And it's your opinion. And you can say disparaging things about a whole group of people just because you feel like it. Y'all told us that it was just opinion. So I'm just doing what you said was okay to do. You see, she ain't respond. She ain't responded yet. I ain't saying she won't, but she definitely didn't respond. But I know somebody's going to put on the cape, tie the cape up or whatever, and jump out there and try to help her. But you don't need to do that, because I'm ready for you too. So I'm just saying, they see what happens. They see it. They know. There's no doubt that they know exactly what they're doing and what they're saying and the narratives that they put forth. They know exactly what they're doing. And they act like they're not doing anything wrong when they know for a fact what they're doing. But they'll jump out there and try to defend it because it fits their narrative. It fits their story. It fits their team. And that ain't even what we supposed to be on. I commented today, like, the U.S., the greatest economy that ever existed outside of Mansa Musa, is going to fail. It's going to collapse and it's going to crumble because people simply could not believe that other people are individuals. And they make individual decisions. So when it's a young white man or a 40-year-old white man that goes into a church, sets it on fire and shoots a bunch of people, it's not the fault of all white people or Caucasian people. It's not our fault. That was just one guy. But then the night before that, it was another guy, 40-year-old guy, who pulled up, I guess, on a boat or whatever and shot a bunch of people. Even that instance, it wasn't all of you. None of you said, okay, that's us. Then there's the guy who shot Charlie Kirk. Y'all didn't say, oh, that's us. You immediately try to put it on somebody else. And then you try to put it on black people. A white man shoots a white man, and you all trying to make it black people's fault or minorities' fault. What is your obsession with us? What do you want from us? What's your obsession? Because they always find a way to end back around and make it our fault. So if we did it, we did it. But if we didn't do it, then we did it too. How is that fair? So when somebody throws it back in your face and you could see it and say that is wrong, then you should be able to recognize the same thing when it's somebody else, and I'm not foolish enough to think that you don't. You're making it that way. So when we talk about white privilege, this is what we're talking about. How you can take a situation that anybody can be in and say, oh, why you just didn't comply? You're supposed to comply. You're supposed to respect authority. But when it's your girl, oh, she doesn't have to respect authority. He has to respect her. And this is why y'all die at the hands of police more than us. For number one, they think, oh, this person looks like us. He's harmless. And let him just do anything. They let him run around, walk around, go in the house, come back out, everything. But we can't even reach for our wallet without getting shot. It's crazy. They be so scary. I seen the young boy that got shot just going back to the truck. He was going to get his wallet or whatever like that, and the man shot him. They're like, yo, why you shot me? But that's the privilege that we be talking about. And we know you have it, and we know that because you use it. When you get in a situation like this, that's the first thing you're doing. Oh, I'm calling the police. Because I don't have the authority to tell you what to do, but I could get somebody that does. It's crazy. So in my mind, I'm like, y'all know. You know better. And you're going to destroy the United States of America because you won't change the way that you think and the way that you move and the way that you act. The whole thing just is supposed to go down in ashes because you can't have your way. This is stupid. Beyond stupid. So the way I feel is like, you know what, if you're going to tear it up, tear it up. If you don't want nobody to have it because you can't have it, fine. But where you going to go? When it's tore up, where you going to go? Because the rest of the world is black and brown. Where are you going when you mess it all up? You ain't going to have nowhere to go. So stop with this stirring the pot stuff. Stop treating people different than you would want to be treated. You're supposed to be Christian. This is what Jesus taught you. Treat people how you want to be treated. Have love for people. So yeah, we need to have love for Ashley Babbitt as a person, because did she deserve to die? No. But was she doing something that resulted in her death? Yeah. A kid doesn't deserve to die, but if they run and play in the street, they might get hit by a car. Especially if they've been told not to go in the street. Don't go in the street. Don't go in the street. But they do it anyway. They might get hit by a car. Did they deserve to die? No. But they're doing something that might get them there. So, and this lady was committing a crime. I just think it's funny. You know, I just had to kind of hit y'all because, caught my little fish today. And I was like, okay, this is what we need to do more of. Shine the light on them. Shine the light on them. Put it in their face. So they understand. Because they keep putting it in our face. Shine a light on them. All right, I'm out of here. I got stuff to do. I've been building this site. I'll show it to y'all maybe a little bit later. But this is cool. It's a cool site. It's for families. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up. It's for families to get control of their children's education. And it's supposed to help them incentivize the kids to go ahead and do well in school. And so this is the site right here. It's called the Mind Power League. And this is to incentivize kids to go to school, get good grades, and also help in the home with doing chores and exhibiting good behaviors. We definitely want to reward that. So this is a reward system for that. But we will also have classes here. We'll have educational content. Once I hit about 500 subscribers, we'll add tutoring to the site as well. So you'll be able to come on here and find a tutor for your kid. So that's what we're doing. We stimulating minds. That's all I'm really trying to do here as well. We talk about these political things too. That's to stimulate the mind. We talk about education. We here to stimulate the mind. That's what we do. So thanks for hanging out with me. We gonna make that make sense one day. Peace.
I'll be watching the circus, the whole world's stage. I read scripts, but we not on the same page. I try to take my time when I'm out here speaking my mind, but I thoroughly believe some people need to be slapped from time to time.
I see the state of the world.
What's really going on?
Everybody going on.
What's really going on?
Make another one.
What's really going on?
I think we need some answers.
What's really going on?
See the state of the world.
What's really going on?
Everybody going on.
What's really going on?
Make another one.
What's really going on?
I think we need some answers.
What's really going on?
I got a question, yo. What's the motivation? Everybody fighting, taking out their frustration. I used to think it came from a lack of information, but people using Google to see the latest altercation. My nerves benefit when I'm lost in meditation. It's hard for you to heal when the remedy is patience. They quick to pull the trigger if they off their medication. And it's radio silence, but you can't change the station. And people fed up, man, they robbing and they stealing. Don't even use a mask in front of cameras in the ceiling. That's retail theft, it's a cope, they not healing. It's painful to watch and make you wonder how they feeling. What the future is a mystery, man, I can't tell. They snitching on a homie before they even make bail. I ain't saying that they wrong, man, they trying to avoid jail. But the youth don't know the difference cause of the records they sell. And I don't like to think this generation is cooked, but something going on, that's the way that it look. Just a couple 100 years, that's the time that it took. If we survive and we alive, we should write us a book. I see the state of the world.
What's really going on?
Everybody going on.
What's really going on?
Make another wonder.
What's really going on?
I think we need some answers.
What's really going on?
See the state of the world.
What's really going on?
Everybody going on.
What's really going on?
Make another wonder.
What's really going on?
I think we need some answers.
What's really going on?
We fight for access, they fighting us to slam the door. Immune to prosecution, killers, then they kill some more. Said our lives don't matter what you in these streets for. We killed ourselves so much we ended up not even sure. What you gonna teach the baby daddies in a prison cell? Or 6 feet in the dirt cause prosecutors made him tell. Make it so bad, he probably told on himself. They do that nowadays, incriminate theyself. Making videos, they investigate theyself. News said the boy's a rapper, he don't have no wealth. So now they talking free him, the chances is slim. It's a light at the end of the tunnel, but that shit's real dim. And what about these rappers that's addicted to lean? What they was promoting to the kids is promethazine. And these chicks only popping cause they mouth is crass. It don't matter if the lyrics and delivery trash. And these producers put them out cause they harder for cash. Y'all give them a pass cause they can shake their ass. What the hell going on? When we gon' get right? It's a lot going on, situation is tight. I see the state of the world.
What's really going on?
Everybody going on.
What's really going on?
Make another wonder.
What's really going on?
I think we need some answers.
What's really going
See
on?
the state of the world.
What's really going on?
Everybody going on.
What's really going on?
Make another wonder.
What's really going on?
I think we need some answers.
What's really going on?
Things about to change. I got this AI now. Wreaking havoc. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking to us about how we finna get some money when these robots take our jobs. Yeah, I'm out here trying to pop a balloon looking for love. We out there trying to find you some money, buy you some property, get off somewhere safe.